All right, again, a little range bound here. We got 82. I would say be a little bit careful around there, but the settlement price is down at 82 and a quarter. So that the order has moved down a little bit. He was up at 89 and a quarter. Now he moved it down to 88 and a quarter. So he is trying to get filled on his, I guess it must be a 500 lot or something like that, right? Maybe a 600 lot. I don't know if you're watching the ladder ticket, but he is trying to get filled on that sale that he is now. Once you take that out, pretty much open door, right? Somebody will take it out. I always say that somebody's out there, can't wait. As we drift to lows here, coming down to our 82 area. All right, nice little rotation here against our 82 area. If you did jump in, I talked 82 and a quarter was the settlement price, so you had a little backup there. Had a little reason to get in. And if you did get in, nice rotation there off of that trade. I mentioned the backup definitely got down to 82 and a quarter. So if you got in at 2.5 there, you did fine. That 500 lot is down to 86 now. Looks like a 500 lot, right? Somebody will take it out. There you go. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. We are going to be here for a little bit, being that it's a holiday week, and we'll come back tomorrow morning again to give you your levels, see what's going on. You're going to get any volatility at all, it's going to be in the morning, at least we're getting some action here. Yesterday we got some opportunities too. We can't complain considering the trade that it was. The rally trade usually don't do well for us, but I think we did all right against those levels that we had. And this morning here, and then we tried to keep you long. At the end of the day, they're looking for a push higher. So maybe you were able to participate yesterday and take advantage of those opportunities. Give me 1 second here.
Hey, quick programming note. Check your chat area for the special offer that Stahl put out for this service. If you haven't signed up for it, transition from guest to paid status. It's a great opportunity to do that now. Don't miss out. It's an exploding offer or disappearing offer. It's a great opportunity. If you haven't received it, raise your hand and I'll send it out to you personally. If you're interested in Saul's course and mentoring work, also let us know in chat, and we can set up a private trading consultation and introduce you to Saul's mentoring and his coursework on the telephone or through Skype or through WhatsApp, whatever.
Now we've rotated back up here. We got a little resistance at 93. Shifted right up there to the 92 area. Again, depending on how you're scaling in, maybe you were able to take advantage of that. If you got long down there, hopefully you were able to stick with it. If you used our blue band, hopefully you were able to stay with that. Couple opportunities here against this upper level.
Hey, quick shout out and welcome to Robert L. Hey, Robert, welcome aboard. Hey, Adrian, let me know if you have any questions about the website you're reviewing.
All right, again, we've come up here to the 93 area. Again, we got up to 92, so it's kind of validates the area here. So be a little bit careful if you didn't have if you had 93 and you didn't get 93, be a little bit careful there. So that's happening. So again, we've had some good opportunities here, even though it's kind of slow these days. Not too bad. Again, we are going to have a shortened, holiday little, broadcast here. We'll go here for about an hour or so, and then, we, wait for tomorrow. See what happens tomorrow. Again, the rally has been, you can see here, for the last over a week now. It's been a very strong rally off the lows there, those interim lows. Nice rotation. Market is very resilient. Always has been, continues to be. Face of rising interest rates, COVID, another COVID surge, all these things are going on, and the market just kind of just keeps moving forward. So again, trade is slow, the volume is very light, and it's just going to get lighter as the week goes on. So be careful. They have the 70th all-time high for 2021 in the market. 70th, 70. That's insane. All right, that is, well, I guess market's going up. That's what happens. So 70th. So on average, a little bit more than once a week, get a new high. Well, obviously they go in streaks, so. All right, seems like we're getting a little bit of a range here. They double top there against the 92. Came off that again. And now we're just kind of drifting in this little range here, back around our pivot. Kind of very neutral. Not surprising. After a rally the last few days, it's kind of consolidating here a little bit, maybe. Don't know for sure. Yesterday, when we talked about getting long, it was more of a clear-cut price action area where we decided that the market might rotate to the upside. I'll repeat the levels. Our pivot this morning is 47.87, 47.87. Resistance at 93, 99, 48.09, and 18. Support below 82, 74, 66, and 59. All right. Again, we talked about being careful there around the 93 because of the price action just previous to that. So I'm probably looking at the 99 area as the next level of resistance that we have. There's a small number coming out here. Richmond Fed at 9 o'clock in about 4 minutes. And then also later on this afternoon, 5-year note auction which probably affect financials. Again, the yield on the 10s at a 148, 7. Yesterday it was 148, so you can see how data has stayed very, very steady and below 1.5 on the 10s. Very, very yield-driven kind of trade there. So we'll see where that takes us. Oh, well, we got to the 92, and pretty much the 92 level took that out for us. Became made 93. So the 94 area, 93 area became a lot riskier due to the fact that the trade just prior to that when we got up to 92. And then you had a double top there, almost became a buy there at 93 versus a sale because of the price action. So you have to, again, it's not just not looking at the market in regards to, just the level that we have, but you have to look at the price action prior to that, understand the risk involved. So okay, coming up here to the 99 area, again, got up there to 98. There's a number coming out here in about a minute. Small number, but number nonetheless. Okay. Market turning off here off of 98. So again, remember, kind of the same situation. We had 99, got up to 98. Thought we were going to uptick there just a little bit and rotated here off of that. And there's a number right now that's out. I don't know if that maybe they leaked it. I don't know if that's the case, but it really wasn't that big a number, but it is what it is. So we got up to 98. If you did get in at 98, again, how you scale in is a personal thing, just like the 92 or 93 area we talked about. If you got in at 92, then you did okay. Kind of the same situation here. If you scale in around an area, you have to, we're not going to be perfect like we talk about. We have to find ways of scaling in around an area because of this reason right here that we're not going to be perfect. And consequently, we're looking at, you have to scale in a little bit differently than you usually would. So that is one thing that you have to consider if you're trading, how you are going to get into a level. And let's say you're only trading one lot and you had the 90 9 and we got up here to 98, then that's okay. Now you don't have to fret about it. You just look for the next opportunity, depending on how much risk you want to take. That all is a independent kind of decision based on everybody's trade tolerance. Not That's why the little number that came out, like I said, I don't think they leaked that number wasn't going to make the market move. They just were taking some profits there off that last rotation. Now we're coming up here and toying with the 99 even area again. Okay, thank you, Philip. I appreciate you putting the levels in the chat for me.
Hey, quick shout out to Edward L. Edward, I just sent you a private chat. And then you'll be able to continue. But you need to take action on your end through that link. It's self-explanatory. Anybody else wants Sol's discounted opportunity? Just raise your hand. I'll send it out to you privately and personally. If you want to hear about Sol's trading education and his mentoring, let us know back in chat and we can set up a time to talk to you privately and personally. First things first, though, make sure you check out the website, tradealongtradingacademy.com, tradealongtradingacademy.com. And I'll send you out a link for that. This link is coming out to everybody in the chat area. Philip, thank you. That's out to everybody now.
All right, we're drifting back here. We got up to the 92 area there and coming off here a little bit. Coming back here down to our pivot, a little support there around their pivot area. If you're not one of those traders, then just look for next level on the downside we did already test the 82, so that's not going to be a level that we're looking at. We're looking more at the 74 area. So again, be careful there at 82. We already tested it once. We're looking more at the 74. I mean, you don't have to. You have to be patient, and since the level already worked, we don't have to, use it again. If I'm more risk averse, then just wait for the 74. again, we're going to probably be range bound here. I don't know if we're going to extend one way or the other. I have no feel for it. Yesterday was a little bit different. The market set up for a little bit of a rally. This time, it's just it looks like we're consolidating here a little bit. We could be just sidewinding here for we're all-time highs, so it's not like just underneath the 48 handle to make sense, I mean, as far as I can see, it makes sense. All right, seem to be just kind of hanging around here. Got down to that little support area there, green band, and pop back up. So definitely just kind of range bound. They got up to the we had 99, got up to 98, and rotated off. So be a little bit careful. All right, you can see they've pulled out some of the volatility, whatever we had here. And now we're just kind of slowly just drifting around. This could be, like I said, one of those consolidating days. Doesn't feel like we're going to really push much higher. And maybe they'll take some profits. I don't know. But we have our levels on the downside that you can focus in on. I wouldn't like be overly excited about selling anything, only because the market is not skewed to that kind of momentum at the moment. But we can bounce off of our levels. Maybe that'll work. And if if you made a little bit of money this morning and it's a holiday week, you should kind of. And yes, there's definitely a lot less volatility today than there was yesterday, and probably going to be even less tomorrow. So keep that in mind. And we're not going to be here on Thursday. It's definitely Thursday. It'll be a very light day, no matter how you slice it. All right, market did go retest that 82 area if you were looking to maybe jump in there. Got the lower end of the entry point there, I think. Yeah. Definitely got down to 81. So if you made a little bit of an adjustment, then you did okay there. So not a bad little trade there if you did jump in against 82 again. Made a little bit of an adjustment. You could have made an adjustment, got in at a better level, and you were able to make a nice little return here as the market popped up back up here to our pivot area. Nice little trade there if you did jump in. That's all right. Made money, can't complain. It seems like we're going to get into the middle of the range here, which kind of makes sense. Well, we might end up here the rest of the day. I don't know. But again, it did bounce off of the 82 level again. You had to make an adjustment to that entry point. If you did all right. And now we're just kind of floating back here to the middle of the range that we've been at since the morning. And we'll see where the market wants to go. Probably, maybe not much. And maybe consolidating here a little bit wouldn't be a big surprise. But we'll see. All right, we definitely sucked out a lot of the volume volatility here, and we've gotten ourselves in a little bit of range. So be patient and wait for opportunities here. We have resistance on the upside. We got 98, we got 99, but be a little bit careful there around it. Maybe look at the even area. Downside, we already went and retested the 82 area, so that's not going to be valid anymore. We're looking at 74, and we'll see what happens here in the middle. All right.
Hey, Anupam, did you get the levels you were looking for before? Philip, it looks like you put them in. Appreciate it. Thank you. You got it. Christoph, any feedback on your joining the family here? Hey, Christopher, how are you? Christopher, let us know if you have any questions about Sol Services. I can answer them now for you. Edward, welcome back. Hey, Dean. Greya, how are you making out? Glenn. Jocelyn, let me know. Robert L. Hey, Roop. Vernon. Hey, Vernon, let me know what you're looking to do based on Sol's programming. Hey, Philip, how are you? Thank you. I'll be in the background if you need me. TradeAlongLive.com, TradeAlongLive.com, focused on the S&P 500 E-mini. If you're looking to learn how to scalp, trade, make money for yourself, TradeAlongTradingAcademy.com is the website. TradeAlongTradingAcademy.com is the website. To come in here for a free guest pass, TradeAlongLive.com, TradeAlongLive.com.